Hello, SAC fans, and welcome to the latest installment of the SAC Daily Dose. I am Christian Stryker, and here's your Daily Dose for Wednesday, April 25th, 2018. Let's get started by talking about men's and women's tennis. Last night, the NCAA released the regional selections for men's and women's tennis, and the SAC is well represented. In men's tennis, the Wingate Bulldogs are going to be the number 5 seed in the Southeast region, and they're going to travel to Columbus State. Well, they'll face the USC Aiken Pacers in the opening round. Queens will be the number 6 seed, and they will travel to Lander, where they're going to take on Flagler in the opening round. The men's tournament gets underway on Monday, April 30th. Advancing teams from each site will travel to Surprise, Arizona for the finals, which will take place on May 9th through the 12th. In women's tennis, Wingate is the number 2 seed, and they're going to be the host for the first time in program history. The Bulldogs will take on the number 7 seed from Chowan in the opening round. Also earning spots in the regional were Queens at number 4 and Tusculum at number 5. The two teams will face each other, familiar foes, as they've already faced each other in the SAC Championships and during the regular season. They are going to travel to Columbus State for their opening round match. The women's tournament gets underway on Saturday the 28th. Advancing teams from each site travel to Surprise, Arizona for their finals, which are going to take place May 8th through the 11th. Good luck to all of our men's and women's tennis teams as they travel to the NCAA regionals and hopefully bring home regional championships. Moving over to South Atlantic Conference Championship news, the men's and women's lacrosse championships got underway yesterday with the quarterfinals. And it was the top seeds that are going to advance to the semifinals. In women's lacrosse, Catawba defeated, that's going to be women's lacrosse. It's Catawba at the number 3 seed and Wingate at the number 4 seed, both advancing to the semifinals. Catawba defeated the number 6 seed LMU 18-10, and Wingate defeated the number 5 seed Tusculum 19-15. The Catawba Indians move on to face number 2 seed Queens, and the Bulldogs will take on the top seed Lenore Ryan in the semifinals. Both those games are going to be played at Wingate's Graham-Gill Field, and those are going to be on Friday. The first game will be at 4:30. That's going to be Lenore Ryan versus Wingate, and then at 7 o'clock we're going to have the Tusculum, it's going to be the Catawba and Queens game. So looking forward to those matchups coming up on Friday. In men's lacrosse, it was also the top seeds that prevailed in the quarterfinals. Number 3, LMU defeated Coker 13-10, and number 4, Queens defeated Catawba 21-12. LMU will now take on the number 2 seed Wingate, and Queens will face the number 1 seed Lenore Ryan. Like the women, the semifinals are going to take place over at Wingate on Friday. Those games get underway at 11 a.m. With the top seed Lenore Ryan taking on Queens, followed by LMU versus Wingate at about 1:30. So going to be a couple of great, actually 4 great games coming your way on Friday as women's and men's lacrosse head to the semifinals. Heading over to baseball news, the South Atlantic Conference All-Conference Awards for baseball were announced yesterday with Catawba, Lincoln Memorial, and Anderson student-athletes and coaches taking home the top awards. First baseman from Catawba, Chance Bowden, was named Player of the Year. Lincoln Memorial's left-handed pitcher, Ethan Elliott, was named Pitcher of the Year. Anderson outfielder Chandler Castleberry was named Freshman of the Year. And Catawba's Jim Gant earned Coach of the Year honors once again for the Indians. The baseball championship will get underway on Thursday at Smoky Stadium. That's going to be in Kodak, Tennessee. First game's at 4:30 p.m. That's number 5, Lenore Ryan, taking on number 8, Anderson, followed by number 6, Newberry, and number 7, Tusculum at 7:30. Those are single elimination games, winners advancing on to the double elimination portion, which starts on Friday. We'll have more news on the baseball championship as we bring you Friday's Daily Dose from Kodak. Sticking with championship news, the SAC softball championships will get underway on Friday as well. So we've got baseball, softball, lacrosse, all going Friday. Softball championships are going to get started at 10 a.m. That's going to be at Anderson University Softball Complex in Anderson, South Carolina. It is an 8-team single elimination tournament. This is the first year that softball will be doing the single elimination format. It's going to be played Friday and Saturday. Live stats and video links for all the games can be found online at thesac.com. Also, be sure you visit thesac.com/championships for all the latest scores, results, brackets, links to live stats, audio, video, all those things for all of our championships, as we have a lot going on, as I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. Also, be sure to stay tuned with to thesac.com as we announce the annual awards for softball later today, and men's and women's lacrosse will be coming your way on Thursday. In coaching news, we have a few SAC coaches that are going to be stepping away from the game. Carson Newman's head men's and women's tennis coach, Jean Love, has announced that she's retiring after 30 years of leading the Eagle tennis programs. And Newberry's head women's lacrosse coach, Rochelle McLean, is stepping down after 2 years at the helm of the Wolves women's lacrosse program. We wish both of them the best of luck in all their future endeavors, and hope that we still see you at some SAC events in the future. And now for everyone's favorite, the famous sports quote. My quote today comes from Baseball Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax, and it works for both baseball and softball. Pitching is the art of instilling fear. There's nothing else than having a pitcher stare you down from, in the case of baseball, 60 feet away, from softball, 50-some feet away. It's unreal. So, art of instilling fear, that's pitching. Well, that's going to about wrap things up for us today. We wish everybody good luck as they compete today and tomorrow. SAC Championships get underway tomorrow with baseball, Friday for softball, and then the continuation of lacrosse on Friday as well. Be sure to check out thesac.com for all the latest scores and results. As I said, thesac.com/championships has all your championship news. Don't forget, you can find links to the stories we talked about in the description below and on our homepage at thesac.com. Be sure you like this video and share it with your friends. Share it on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and even on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our page. That's going to do it for me here today. Be sure to join us again for the next installment of the SAC Daily Dose coming your way on Friday. That's going to be coming to you from Kodak, Tennessee. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.